All right, we're going to go through some of the new products that are coming out on September 1st. I did not get everything, so some of them I'm going to go through on the catalog too, but I'm going to show you what I picked out because that's the most important thing, right? If I picked it out, it's got to be pretty awesome. And then I'll explain to you why some of the things I didn't get, because some of it's just because I'm not much of a baker. And some of the products that I got here are actually products that came out this summer. They did not come out with the spring launch. They came out after that in the summer, and I didn't place an order for that. So I did get a couple goodies that were on that, including our cold brew, because everybody has been raving about this cold brew. So I've got to check it out now that it's going to start getting cold outside. I'm going to try cold brew. All right. Like the next set of stuff here, we're getting into some of the new stuff. So I tell you this from conference, and I turn this down just a little bit so you can see the products here. This one here, I got to try at conference, and I got a bag of this mix for reaching some sales goals. So I already got to try an entire loaf of this bread. So I bought 3 because it is that good. This sweet cornbread is so easy to make. It's just eggs, melted butter, buttermilk, and this, and you mix it up and you bake it, and it is absolutely delicious. It is perfectly sweet without being too sweet, and it's gotten great reviews, and I bought 3. So that was the most that I could buy with my discount at this time, so that's what I got. That might be what somebody's going to get as a giveaway tonight for joining the live event. Maybe. Then as long as we're into mixes, they did update the pizza crust. I know a lot of people were disappointed that the pizza crust left the lineup, but they have brought that back. They just changed some of the ingredients. They made it a simpler recipe. So I'm excited to try the pizza crust. Also in the food, apple caramel dessert mix. This sounds absolutely amazing. The directions is to beat it with cream cheese and the dessert mix. Add cream, whip it, and then you spread it into the pie crust and refrigerate. They also have a recipe on here to make a dip instead of making it as a pie. I can't wait to give that a try. Caramel apple dessert mix. And a shortbread cookie mix. This was so delicious. We got to sample this when I went to conference too. It is so delicious. And let me see if I can find it here. Yes, it pairs perfectly with this. If you're looking at an awesome little gift idea to get like for a teacher or somebody special, get the shortbread cookie mix and the spritzer set of cookie cutters. It's got the big side and the small side, so you can make the spritzer cookies. They've got the heart, they've got the circle, they've got the star, and that comes as a set. And you can buy, there's actually a set that you can get that has the cookie mix and the cookie cutters already as a set. And it comes with this holiday jam. So you can use this to finish your spritzer cookies. This holiday jam is going to be available for a limited time. It has cranberries, raspberries, pears, orange peel, spices. So just to kind of give you an idea of the flavor profile, we got to try it on the shortbread cookie and it was absolutely delicious. So those 3 things come together as a set, or you can buy them individually. Then we have a new spatula. This is the pancake spatula. Great for grilled cheese, French toast, pancakes, because it's got a nice wide base on it. So if you have our other silicone spatulas and spoons, you need to add this to your collection as well. All right, couple more food items here. We've got the roasted red pepper and tomato bisque. So this is like for making up a nice bisque soup. I did not get to try that, but the people that were there that did try it said it was delicious. And this I have tried. This is the pesto basil. So I got this with my taste bud subscription a couple months ago. And it came with a recipe to make chicken salad, like with the mayonnaise and the chopped up chicken and this pesto basil. And I did it for my daughter's birthday, so that I got it with my taste subscription. And it was an exclusive flavor. You regular customers couldn't order it. You had to be part of our subscription, which I love it. I've been doing it for almost a year now, where I get different seasonings and recipes sent to me each month. But I get exclusive recipes like that. So if you're interested in getting exclusive flavors, you definitely want to talk to me about our subscriptions. And they come in 3 and 6 month subscriptions. Also a great gift idea that you can send to somebody else if you just don't know what to get somebody for the holidays. Get them a subscription for some flavors. And this is absolutely delicious. So then the month after, I was able to get additional packages of it as part of my subscription. So that's one of the perks is you can get other pantry items with free shipping. So I got like 6 more of the pesto basil because I thought it was going to go away forever and I was not going to be able to get it because it was just a special flavor and they don't always bring them back. But they did. So now everybody can get the pesto basil. It is delicious. You can make it up just as a dip. You can just make it as a cracker spread, mix it with cream cheese, and put it on crackers. It is so good. So I actually earned this one free. I did not need to buy any yet because I still have some of the 6 other ones that I bought, but that's okay. It's good. This one. Okay, so I'm going to do these 2 together. So in the spring, we came out with the deluxe coffee machine. If you haven't seen me talk about this yet or haven't seen my videos on this and you're in the market for a new coffee machine, we need to talk about this because it comes with the inserts to do K-cups. You can do an espresso, you can do ground coffee, and it makes the individual serving sizes on there. And it's got different inserts for each one. So it gets the pressure right to make the right cup of joe for you in the morning. And of course, we've got the frother as well. I can open the box here. They just came out with 2 new inserts for the coffee machine. So they have, this one is the espresso. So if you use an espresso roast, so instead of the Nespresso pods, this is for like a ground coffee espresso. And then this one is for hot water. So you can, or your kids can use this for making hot cocoa. If you're going to use a tea bag and you just need a cup of hot water for making oatmeal, for making ramen, anything like that, that you don't want to run through the same one that you would do your coffee through, you want the water insert. So these are amazing additions that they added to the deluxe coffee machine that just came out this spring. This is another product that I earned, but I totally would have bought it if I didn't earn it. So this is the new peeler. And what sets this peeler apart from other peelers is this. Turn it to use it either way. So whether you're peeling something that's round or you're peeling something that's long, you can adjust it to what's comfortable for you. And it has the, I don't know if you can see that, the angled tip for getting the eyes and that out of your potatoes. So love it. I am excited for that. I'm disappointed that I had just bought a new peeler about a week before I found out about the new products because my last peeler broke. So we had no choice but to get a new one. This. And if anybody has any questions, pop it in the chat and I'm going to do my best to kind of keep an eye and see if there's any questions in there. And if not, I'll answer them at the end as well. This, I'm horrible at remembering what they name things, is the cup zester. And this is really neat. It's got a little storage spot at the bottom. This is a little cleaning brush that comes with it, but it's got the little storage thing on the bottom. And again, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got measurements in there. Then on this end, we have the zester, and it's slightly rounded. It's great for Parmesan cheese, or if you need to like zest your lemon or ginger, it is perfect for that. And you can go in a circular motion back and forth, any direction, the way that this is. It's very sharp. And then if you have more than what you need to use for that day, you can store it in here on the bottom, and then this becomes the lid for that. So you can just store it in the fridge if you have extra. The other feature about this is as you're zesting, you can twist it like this and it clears everything off the bottom because it's got this little sweeper on the inside that cleans the bottom of the blade. So you don't lose all your pieces to that, or you're trying to scrape it with your fingers. I always say you can buy any of these products anywhere, but Pampered Chef always just does just a little bit more and just takes it just a little bit further. I don't know. I love the little things and that my tools can do more than one thing. This one I bought just because I think they're absolutely adorable. I love the design of these, but these are spoon rests. And I have a very small kitchen. So I love that these spoon rests nestle in each other either way. So it doesn't take up much space on my counter or on my stovetop when I'm not using them. But then I have two of them available when I do. They're slightly different sizes. And somebody pointed out they are the perfect size. I said it now. For when I'm done with my coffee, to be able to let that drain without dripping anywhere. So I can put those right in my little coffee station and use them for that. All right, next I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a product that has already been introduced. This is the Brilliance Bakeware line that they launched early. So this has been available since August 1st. This is the 8x8 pan. It comes with a lid. The lid does not go in the oven. This is so you can freeze or refrigerate your food after it's cooled off. It is not heat safe, and it snaps right on there, so it makes a nice seal. Hopefully you heard it click. There you go. And then on the inside, I don't know if you're familiar with our Brilliance cookware. I love it. It is super non-stick. So 10-year warranty on this. You're not going to be replacing your pans every other year. And if you are familiar with our other bakeware, the light blue, so this is kind of that dark grayish blue. If you have the light blue pans, these do not replace those. Those are more for your sweets, sugary foods. These are going to be for more like your casseroles or something that's going to be a little bit more hearty. I like it even for my cornbread because I like that extra little crisp. So this bakeware is going to give you that extra little bit of crisp. And these are available also as a set. And if you get them before the end of August, they're on sale. And then this is the regular like cookie sheet, but it also comes with the rack. So if you like making baked chicken, fried chicken in the oven, bacon, this is going to be your best friend. And on the bottom of the metal one, it's got little rubber feet or silicone feet, so it's not going to scratch your pan. And one I haven't opened yet because I just got it. I had the other two pans already. So I've been using those for a little bit. And here I have the new long loaf pans. So these are perfect for making lasagnas or meatloaves Or if you want to make like a rice pilaf in one and a meatloaf in the other, they nestle storage. They're freezer safe. Again, they have that same dark interior and they come with the lids. So great for meal prep. You can make up your, or for families where not everybody likes the same kind of lasagna or the same kind of meatloaf. So you need to make up two different kinds. Perfect. You want to make up one for tonight and freeze one for next week. Perfect. What a time saver. All right. New to the lineup in the cleaning department is our towel set. One of the towels is this super soft texture. And then the other one has, I don't know if you can see and hear that, but like the bristly type side and a soft side. So perfect for your kitchen cleanup, cleaning off your pans. They're pan safe. I'll show you this one. This is the tea steeper and dispenser. I want to show you guys how this works. Let me get this opened up here. Some water. All right, let me set them there. Let me get a glass out. All right. So you pour your hot water in on your loose tea. So this is for using like loose leaf tea, and you're pouring your hot water in there and you let it steep. It comes with a little tray to set it on while you're waiting for it to steep. So you don't need to put your tea bags in anything. They can just be right there in your hot water because this is going to strain it right out for you when you set it on your glass. Just like that. That is so cool. I had to get it. That is so cool. I've never seen anything like that before. All right, we're almost to the bottom of the box, and then I'm going to show you my absolute favorite. Oh, well, this one might be my overall favorite. This is probably the one I'm the most excited about. So if you have our mixer, they have an attachment now to make homemade spaghetti and fettuccine. I am so excited to make my own homemade pasta. This is gonna be something I'm gonna play with this weekend. I'm so excited to get it. And the roller for it. So you roll it and then you turn it into your spaghetti or your fettuccine, or you can leave it flat and you can make your ravioli. It comes with a little recipe book, recipe card. These are the same kind of cards you get when you get the subscription. You get one of these for each of the seasonings that comes with about 4 different recipe ideas on one side and then one amazing recipe on the other side. So I am so excited. If you have been following me at all, you know that I love making my own pasta sauce. So now I can make my own pasta. Oh, this is one from the summer. This is the cold brew coffee pitcher to go with my cold brew coffee that I got. You don't have to use our coffee to use the cold brew pitcher. And I also like the idea of using this like for doing infused water. This is glass. It's nice and sturdy. But it's got the little filter in there. So you can put the coffee right there in the filter. Or you can put fruit in there or else that you want in there. And then it's got the little rubber protector for the bottom so you don't break your glass cold pitcher. So I'm excited to give that a try. I've never been a huge cold brew person, but I've never had the right tools to do it. It's not that I don't like cold coffee, it's just not something that I've ever done. All right. Clearing a little bit of space here. I'm going to show you a couple things in the catalog that I don't have, and then I'm going to show you the grand finale. So let me just move this stuff. All right. So some of it's just sets. They do have a new knife set where you can get the complete set of knives, and that is normally $220 if you were to buy each knife separate, and you can get the set for $159. They have like a starter utensil set that you can get, like for first time home buyers, or maybe you need a whole new set. That's a great starter set, $99 instead of $139 if you buy the pieces separately. The one brilliance pan that I don't have is the 8x11. And they also have a set if you wanted to get the entire bakeware set. That's available as a complete set. $149 for all the pieces, which would be $155 if you bought them separately. Oh, I'll post more information about this too. Most of these products I'll be putting more information out. But the board here, you can move the middle piece. There's actually 3 different wells. So you can use it just as a 3 wooden wells, or you can put the white piece in that has 2 spots on one or one on the other if you flipped it over, if you wanted to add that. Or you could even put the white piece off to the side if you were, depending on how big of a spread you were putting out. So amazing product coming up into the holidays. And that comes as a set with the tongs for $99. They have a new cake making set. It's all products that we've already had on the lineup, but you can get a nice starter set with the round cake pans and the cake stand and that too. Okay, now this one is pretty cool, and I'm gonna post some videos about this, so make sure you follow my VIP page so you see that right away. If you like making cupcakes, the new cupcake pan is pretty awesome. I got to play with this at conference, so I made some videos myself. So I will make sure to post those so you can see those, but it's kind of hard to show in a picture, but it has the carrying lid with the handle. If you take that lid off and set it down on the counter and then put your cupcake pan on top, there's actually holes. It's open in the bottom. So it pops your cupcakes up so you don't get frosting on your fingers when you're getting your cupcakes out of the pan. It is pretty awesome. I am just not a big cupcake person. So when I was deciding which products I was going to buy, I elected not to get that one at this time. But it was so cool. I had so much fun playing with it when I was at conference because it is pretty cool. I think I got almost all the edible stuff. It's so good. Oh, they did bring back the Herbes de Provence seasoning mix. Anybody who was upset about that leaving the lineup, that is back for a limited time. So if you love the Herbes de Provence seasoning mix, you're gonna want to get your hands on that right away in September. It's a very popular seasoning, and it will sell out quickly. Also new as far as the seasonings is the black truffle and herb seasoning. I've been using this for a few months. Also something I was able to get as a subscription holder. So I absolutely love that. The black truffle and herb is like a garlic, basil, black truffle combination. So good. I love it in my burgers. All right, now let's get to the good part. Did anybody have any questions in there or anything yet? Let's see, we got one thing in the chat here. Oh yeah, Linda, I love the peeler. I actually have 2. Maybe that will be the giveaway that somebody live will get because I did order a second one to have as a giveaway. So, all right. So, last thing I have to show you, and I think this is going to be like the creme de la creme product for the seasoning. This is the mix and chop. So a food processor, it is electric. The blade goes up and down while you're using it. So it evenly chops everything from top to bottom while you're using it. So I am going to show you this. I'm going to adjust my camera here so you can see it in action. I am going to make up a quick pico using the mix and chop. I keep wanting this, or twist and chop. It's the twist and chop. And they keep wanting to call it the twist and shout. Now I'm calling it a mix and chop. It's a twist and chop. The twist and chop. I can never remember what they name things. So just a second, I got that plugged in here. All right. So I've got it plugged in. Hopefully you can see there's two buttons at the bottom. One is continuously on and one is pulse. If I turn the lid, it turns off. It is not going to let you accidentally spray food everywhere. So I'm going to move that for just a second. Somewhere buried in here, I have my ingredients. All right. So if you are not familiar with our knives and our cutting boards, we have several regular cutting boards, but these flexible cutting boards are so handy. They fit well just about anywhere. And having a sharp knife is amazing. It will make the biggest difference that you can imagine in the kitchen is having the right knife. So I invested in the tomato knife. It comes with a plastic sheath for in the drawer so you don't get cut and it doesn't get dinged up. So I'm just going to cut these in quarters. I just got Roma tomatoes. So throw those in there. I think I'm just gonna do two. I'll save the other one for another day. Then got my onion. I'm just gonna do half an onion. And this is our chef knife. Also comes with a sheath for in the drawer. Cut this in quarters. One more time. I'm just getting kind of full. And then I'm going to do half a jalapeno. And normally I would use a paring knife, but I don't feel like getting another knife dirty. So do this. I prefer it not so spicy because I'm going to share it with my 3-year-old. So I'm going to take out the membrane and most of the seeds. Cut that in half and throw that in. This out of the way so I can move the twist and chop back over here for you. All right. So I'm going to just do the pulse because I don't want to overdo it. I think I got it just a little too full. My one piece of onion isn't chopping up how I would like it, but I probably should have drained my tomatoes a little bit. But my blade out, but you can see how quickly that took care of my tomatoes. I think my tomatoes are a little too juicy. The other thing that I've heard this is really, really good for is softening your cream cheese. That you can put it in there and the blades just chop it up and soften it right away. So I'm excited. I just opened this up just to be able to do this demo. And like I said, obviously I didn't quite get my consistency right, but I'll spoon up, show you here. It's a little bit runny, more of a salsa right now than a pico, but that's okay. We like salsa too. So I picked up a couple of bags of chips. Does anybody have any questions about any of the new products? Just drop it down in the chat. Send me a message if you have questions about any of the products or you want to find out how to get them at a discount, because I'd love to help you out with that. I appreciate everybody that was able to get on here while we were live. I appreciate all the support, and I will get this video uploaded to everybody's party tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Happy Labor Day. Where did I put my mouse at? There it is.